people, welcome to Footy Fans TV. I hope everyone's doing well. So today, as normal, every week we're going to give you the potential Premier League lineups for game week 4. Let's go. So this game week, the matches are spread over just Saturday and Sunday. So we'll start off with the 12:30 on Saturday, which sees Chelsea up against Crystal Palace. So the South London derby. So for Chelsea, in goal, Mendy's going to start. Left back position, we're thinking Azpilicueta, then Thiago Silva, Christensen, and James next to him. Just in front of them, you'll have Kovacic and Kante. Then a little bit further up, you're going to have Mount, Havertz and Werner. And up top, you'll have Tammy Abraham. Now, Christian Pulisic will start on the bench. Ziyech is still not up to full fitness yet. And Billy Gilmour still recovering from some operation that he had a little while ago. Then we get into the Crystal Palace side. So in goal, Guetta, left back, Mitchell, Kouyaté, Sakho, and then in the right back position, you've got Ward. A little bit further up the pitch, you've got the holders, McCarthy and MacArthur. On one wing, you'll have Eze. On the other wing, you'll have Townsend. And then up top, Ayew and Zaha. The 3 o'clock game sees Everton up against Brighton. So first off, we get into the Everton team. In goal, Pickford, left back position, Digne, Keane and Mina. Right back, Coleman. Now they do have some injuries, so when we get a little bit further up into the park, it will be a little bit different this time around. So in midfield, they're going to have Doucouré, Delph and Sigurdsson. Allen's picked up an injury, which is why he's not playing. Same for Gomez. And then at the top, they'll have their normal 3, which is Calvert-Lewin through the middle, Richarlison on one side, and James on the other. Then we get into the Brighton team. Matt Ryan in goal. Then you've got Webster, Dunk, and White in the centre-back positions. The wing-backs, Solly March on one side, Lamptey on the other. Middle of the park, you've got Bissouma and Alzate. And then up top, you've got Mopé, Trossard, and Connolly. 5:30 game sees Leeds take on Manchester City at Ellen Road. So we'll get into the Leeds side first off. Meslier in goal, starting from the left back position, Dallas, Cooper, Koch, Eiling. Just in front of them, you've got Phillips. Then you've got Alioski, Klich, Rodrigo and Helder Costa. And right at the top of the park, Patrick Bamford. Then we get onto the Man City side. Ederson in goal, left back position, Mendy. Aymeric Laporte's back, so he'll probably start. Next to him will be Garcia, Kyle Walker. Just in front of them, you'll have 2 holders of Fernandinho and Rodri. A little bit further up top, you'll have Foden, De Bruyne and Mahrez. And then right up top, Sterling. And then the last game on Saturday is the 8 o'clock kickoff, which sees Newcastle take on Burnley. Starting off with the Newcastle side, they've got Darlow in goal. Left back, they've got Lewis. Then they've got Fernandez and Hayden. And then in the right back position, Manquillo. Just in front of them, you'll have Shelvey and Hendrick as the holders. Then in front of them, you'll have Sam Maximin, Joe Linton and Almiron. And then up top, Callum Wilson. Getting into the Burnley side, Pope in goal, Taylor at the left back, Tarkowski, Long and Bardsley. Then in front of them, McNeil, Stevens, Westwood and Brownhill. And then up top, Wood and Vidra. Then we get into Sunday's game. So we'll start with the 12 o'clock, which sees Leicester take on West Ham. So the Leicester side, in goal, they've got Schmeichel. Then in the left back position, Justin, Soyuncu, Evans and Castagna across the back. In front of them, you've got Mendy. Then in front of him, you've got Barnes, Maddison, Tielemans and Ayoze Perez. And then Jamie Vardy up top. Onto the West Ham side, Fabianski in goal. At the back, they've got Ogbonna, Cresswell and Balbuena. The wing backs will be on one side, Masuaku, Johnson on the other side, Souček and Rice in the middle of the park. And then right at the top of the field, you'll have Fornells, Antonio and Bowen. Now at the same time, 12 o'clock on Sunday, you'll have Southampton taking on West Brom. Starting with Southampton, in goal, they've got McCarthy. Left back, they've got Bertrand. Then going across, they've got Bednarek, Vestergaard and Walker-Peters. And then in front of them, Romeo, Ward-Prowse, then Armstrong, Redmond and Ings and Adams right at the top. West Brom team, John Stone in goal, O'Shea, Bartley and Ajayi. Townsend, Furlong as the wing backs. Then you've got the 2 sitters, Livermore and Sawyer. And at the top of the park, you'll have Dieng, Robinson and Pereira. Then we've got 2 games at 2 o'clock. So the first one is Arsenal versus Sheffield United. So for the Arsenal team, they'll have Leno in goal. At the back, Tierney, Louise and Holding. The wing backs, you'll have Maitland-Niles and Bellerin. Centre and midfield, you'll have Ceballos and Xhaka. And then up top, you're going to have Aubameyang, Lacazette and Willian. Onto the Sheffield United side. In goal, they've got Ramsdale, then Robinson, Egan and Basham. Wing backs are Stevens and Baldock. Osborne, Berg and Lundstrom in the middle of the park. And then right up top, Ollie Burke and McGoldrick. Now they have signed Ryan Brewster, but I don't know if he's going to start this weekend. It might be a little bit too soon for him. Then the other 2 o'clock sees Wolves take on Fulham. Into the Wolves team, so in goal, Rui Patricio. At the back, Saiz, Cody and Bolly. Wing backs, Ruben Vinagre and Nelson Semedo. In the middle of the park, Neves and Matinho. And then up top, Jimenez through the middle, Neto on one side, Traore on the other. Fulham team, Areola in goal. Going across the back, Brian, Lamarchan, Hector and Adoy. Middle of the park, Reed and Anguissa. Just in front of them, Cavallero, Reed and Kamara. And up top, Mitrovic. Then the 4:30 sees Manchester United take on Spurs. So obviously there's been a lot of talk recently between Ole and Mourinho. Let's see what happens here. So getting into the Man United team first. In goal, we got De Gea, left back position, Shaw, Maguire. We're going with Bailly again. We said it last week and he didn't start him. In the right back position, Wan-Bissaka. Just in front of them, you've got Pogba and Matic. Then a little bit further up the field, you've got Bruno Fernandes, Rashford and Greenwood, and then Martial up top. Tottenham team, Lloris in goal, Davis, Dyer, Davinson Sanchez, wing-backs, Reguilon and Doherty. In the middle of the park, Winks and Ndombele and Højbjerg, and then right up top, Kane and Moura. And then the last game of the day is a 7:15, which sees Aston Villa take on Liverpool. So starting off with the Villa team, in goal, Martinez, left back, Target. Then into the centre-backs, you've got Mings and Konsa, and in the right-back position, Cash. In front of them, it will probably be Hourihane, Douglas Luiz and McGinn. They have signed Barkley, so there's a potential that he could start. And at the top of the field, you've got Grealish, Watkins and Trezeguet. Again, Traore could start over Trezeguet, but it may be a little bit too soon. And finally, the Liverpool side. Alisson in goal, left back, Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez and Alexander-Arnold. Into the midfield, they've got Wijnaldum, Keita and Fabinho. And up top, the normal 3, Mane, Firmino and Salah. So that wraps up the predicted lineups. We hope that you enjoyed that video. Please remember to subscribe, like and share, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.